Welcome everybody to Common Sense Christianity. As always, I'm your host Ethan Foster here today with another episode. And if you guys haven't already, go check out our Instagram account and podcast. We have a bunch of different information on there. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support us, leave a comment below or email me at commonsensechristianitypodcast@gmail.com if you have any questions that you want me to answer it here on the show. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about a very controversial topic, and I'm going to try and be as sincere and as objective as I can within, and that is the topic of abortion. It is a very controversial, as I just said, topic that many people are really sensitive about, but I found it appropriate to discuss tonight because the March for Life was just today. I attended the March for Life march in downtown Salt Lake City. So we're going to go in and talk about this. And of course, as you might have guessed, I am pro-life. I support the right to life. But there are a lot of objections that pro-choice people have. So I'm just going to answer those briefly to the best of my ability. And one of them is women have a moral right to decide what to do with their bodies. So this is a big argument that abortionists present towards pro-choice people. And my argument is always that the baby is its own body. It's their body, their choice. Now, a lot of times you'll hear people use the argument of, well, they're not human yet. They're just a clump of cells. They cannot live outside of their mother, so therefore they are not completely human. And there is a lot of things wrong with this argument, mostly because there are many people that cannot support themselves from the day that they were born, and we still consider them human. So therefore, what defines a human? Now, of course, me being a Christian, I think all humans are created in the image of God from conception, from that first little cell in the mother's womb until someone's 100 years old. They are a human made in the image of God. But that is my perspective, so we cannot argue religiously for or against abortion, since mostly atheists listen to this channel. So I have to use other alternative arguments, which is sort of harder to do. So here's another objection. The right to abortion is vital for gender equality. Now, this is an argument that really is my pet peeve almost. Abortion has nothing to do with gender equality. It has nothing to do with men trying to control women. What it has to do is that life valuable? And if it is valuable, then we should protect it. If the life inside the mother's womb is valuable, then why should we not give it the same protections as we do for any other human being? That is the argument here. It has nothing to do with women's rights or control of a woman's body. The right to abortion is vital for individual women to achieve their full potential. What does potential have to do with the murder of a human being? We will discuss later in the YouTube videos my opinions on the scientific research that I've done to come to the conclusion that every baby, whether born or unborn, is a human life. But that's a totally different discussion. I am just briefly talking about the reasons why I think pro-life is the best option to go. Banning abortion puts women at risk by forcing them to use illegal abortions. Though, I mean, really, come on now. We can't just go to all these illegal stuff. People are determined to do whatever they're going to do, if I'm going to put it in the best way. Abortion is not the only way out of these things. There are many alternatives to stuff. Now, in special cases, such as rape, such as very severe birth defects, or the life of the mother is endangered, I think that an emergency abortion is a reasonable thing to have. But only in those cases. In fact, I have statistics from abort73.com, I should say, and it says here 0.5% of all abortions are from victims of rape. 3% are fetal health problems, 4% physical health problems, 4% would interfere with education or career, 7% not mature enough to raise a child, 8% don't want to be a single mother, 19% done having children, 23% can't afford a baby, 25% not ready for a child, 6% other. So the instances that I just stated that I would personally be okay with allowing abortion to occur, it is a very small minority. But yet these are the main arguments that you hear people who support abortion make. They always talk about the rape. They always talk about fetal health problems. They always talk about income inequality and things like that, or adoption isn't a good option. But see, that is not an excuse for the death of a baby. It is still a life, and that is all I am trying to get to here. And here's another one: the right to abortion should be a part of a portfolio of rights that enables women to make a truly free choice whether to end a pregnancy. Again, it all comes down to what is the value of the clump of cells or human being, whatever you want to call it, inside the mother's womb. We have to have this discussion first and foremost. So later on in the YouTube channel, I don't know when, but I will do it eventually. I will make the argument for why a baby is a human being, whether it's fully developed or not. And, you know, I guess we will just leave off there because there's a lot more arguments, but I just wanted to briefly talk about that for a sec. If you guys have any questions, email me at commonsensechristianitypodcast@gmail.com. Also, guys, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go follow our podcast, and also go follow our Instagram account under the same creative name, Common Sense Christianity. You know, I hope I am educating you on certain issues that Christians are dealing with, and hopefully having educated conversations with atheists. And guys, February 4th at 8 o'clock p.m. I am appearing on Sean McCranney's show, Heart of the Matter Redux, so go check that out. I am super excited to join him on his show. Hopefully it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've never been on TV before, but pray for me, guys, to keep doing this YouTube channel, keep finding the encouragement, and keep talking about certain topics. And until next time, I am Ethan Foster here with Common Sense Christianity.